Anything I say or do in these videos is not financial advice. You should not do or say anything based off of what I say or do in my videos. Happy investing. This is No Face. Fuck the bots.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the NoFaceCrypto channel. What is no face? There's no case. You feel me? Alright, today I'm going to be covering a few misleading, I wouldn't say scams, but scams and just misleading topics um, within the crypto space right now. We are in a very insane time where the macroeconomic is very unsteady. The fear and greed index is at 43. It's neutral, but I wouldn't say this is great considering we were just at, let's say, 84, almost like 90 um, in November of 2024. Even after that, March, we were at around the 73, 70s, which is now we are at 43 due to this war, due to a bunch of stuff going on right now. There's scams at an all-time high, and I will be covering that a little bit later in this video. I might have to post this video right away, but that's neither here nor there. Make sure to tap in, drop a like, drop a comment, do what you got to do. But we're going to cover this pretty in depth real quickly. So, a while back, about 6 months ago, back in 2024, we had a fake news, if you will, by, I would say, the vice president of NVIDIA, fake LinkedIn account, had posted something about HBAR and NVIDIA integrating within each other to basically be able to verify AI. Um, it would basically allow, it would use HBAR to verify AI in depth through NVIDIA manufactured products, graphics cards, stuff like that. As you can see, there's a CPU right here on the screen, but essentially, the way the world's going, any AI, like eventually we're not gonna be able to tell what's AI and what's not AI. And so NVIDIA here, and the theory is here, or was here, that NVIDIA and HBAR would work together, which HBAR does hold the technology to do something like that. It's called the verified computing technology. They do hold that technology to be able to verify whether something is AI or not. So NVIDIA was, you could see why NVIDIA would want to use something like this. It can also power AI as well. But I'm going to let you guys watch this video, and you can tell just kind of by how choppy it is, this is not a real video, but you have to really use your due diligence when you're in this market because you're not going to be able to tell this at first glance. Obviously, hindsight's 2020. We know 6 months later this isn't true. And if you can find something that says this is true, then let me know. But they never worked together. And this is a Dell CPU up here. I will tell you guys, Dell is on the governing council of HBAR. That is true. But this news, this partnership is not verified, is not true as of the date today. It's just not true right now. And that leads to a lot of FUD and a lot of swings in price for HBAR and stuff like that. So when you're actually looking at the price of HBAR, it's at 14 cents right now. I had said in my previous video, guys, this is this is a cop, must cop. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I'm gonna let you guys watch this video very quickly. Nothing crazy, but it just shows you like this isn't. You can tell this isn't. This could be an AI video itself, but this isn't a very fluid video with transitions. And when you're such a big company like NVIDIA, like this isn't their footprint. They wouldn't allow something like this to get released, nor would Dell. I don't think this could be literally from HBAR itself, to be quite honest. But this video is not. This isn't official. Not and now I don't have to like go any further than that, but you guys can tell this is not that's not valid. Uh, and now I can prove that, but go ahead. Now Dell has joined the governing council to HBAR, mind you. This is not true. Whatever Anthony Wrong said, quote unquote, I'm an AI blockchain partnership with AI. This isn't true, and we're gonna find an article that supports that. Just one second here. NVIDIA never confirmed a partnership between HBAR. So I'll just go here and just type this in real quick for you guys. So as you can see here, we're using AI to figure this out, but AI says NVIDIA has not officially partnered with HBAR for direct integration into the AI programs as of the information available. There was fake news that surfaced on LinkedIn in April 2025 claiming a partnership was NVIDIA, where NVIDIA would integrate HBAR technology into their AI initiatives. So obviously that is false. But on to the next thing. That's just an example of the FUD and some of the fake, unverifiable stuff that you will see. Excuse me. And you're seeing stuff like that, and it's just not true. It's just not true. You can tell by how unfluid this video is that it's not a true partnership. And that's verifiable. Now it's up to you to be able to differentiate that. And it's very, very important. This is a lesson that's very, very important for you guys because this looks very believable. And at first glance, a lot of people got caught up in this, guaranteed. We can go back and check. Let's see. Yeah, we were up at 004. This was a long. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. Whatever. On to the next scam that has been discovered in this industry. We have the BJMINING scam. So if you go here and just look, I don't know if you guys have seen this recently, but this is service over the last week. Basically a cloud mining company that will allow you to earn 6%, 600% daily earnings Dogecoin. We've got right here, the platform supports multiple currencies for withdrawal, including ETH, XRP, Litecoin, Solana, USDC. New users registering on the BJ mining platform receive a 15% bonus, allowing them to experience cloud mining without risk. This is all cap, guys. $12,000 investment for a 40-day term, yielding a total revenue of $18,720. Like, guys, do not get caught up in stuff like this. I will show you. This is the website right here, and I will pop off of that real quick. But I mean, you can see, like, click an article, earn $6,800 a day, start your Bitcoin mining journey with Ripple XRP at BJ Mining. Like, it's misleading because they're trying to make it seem like you can mine XRP. You can't mine XRP. The company provides innovative solutions that allow users to mine XRP and other mainstream currency easily, securely, and transparently. This is not true. They say this company is based out of the UK. That's not verifiable. They have no traces in the UK. The UK version of the SEC does not have anything linking to their provided, on their behalf, their provided number for their version of the SEC, and that's also verifiable. Well, you guys can go back check that for yourselves. I've already done the research. This is not true. This is what the website looks like. Anyone with half a brain knows this is a scam. These hash rates aren't even accurate, and this just is a scam. You don't want to buy $0 for 30. You don't want to buy into any of this. And unfortunately, people have been getting scammed by this. This is not valid. If you want to make money off of your cryptocurrency, you should look into something like, I don't know, Flare Network. This thing is super, 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 super good. And for DeFi, especially F assets, I will cover that in the next video. But this thing, yeah, if you want to actually put your assets in a pool and make it official and it not be a scam and not have to do no BS cloud mining, this is what you do. Collateralize DeFi loans, cross-chain yield farming, and staking for assets like your XRP. and other utility assets. This is huge, and this is legit. So don't, when you see scams, you gotta be able to verify scams within the crypto market and just stuff that's meant to get you, basically. F assets, aka Flare token. Also, I believe that's at like 12 cents right now. This thing is a cop as well. But I'm gonna get out here pretty soon. I might cover that in the next video again. I have also covered that in a previous video before. But this is a legit way to make money off of your digital assets without having to sell them. In addition to that, we have stuff like the Ledger CS card, which is super sick. So when you have something like, or CL card, excuse me, when you have something like cold storage, and you have actual control over your digital assets, unlike having them on an exchange, which does not give you actual control, you have access to something called CL card. For example, on Ledger. Now, with different cold storage, there's different examples of this. But with something like CL card, you can spend your crypto or use it as collateral. You can use your digital asset as collateral, withdraw in USDC, not have to sell a single dime of your digital asset. Eventually, you have to, you know, make that contract right and whole. But this gives the potential to do what rich people do every single day and use their assets and collateralize them. If you have to spend $1 million to buy something and you don't have that in cold hard cash, you just collateralize an asset. If you're rich, collateralize a house or something, and you buy that. That's what these people do. Big banks don't want you to be able to do this. I want to make that very, very, very clear. So when you have cold, that's why everyone harps on cold storage so much. It's very, very important. But this is just an example that it could allow you to do with digital assets without selling. And when you're doing something like a scam, like BJ mining, I'm going to click off this right now. But when you're doing a scam like BJ mining, you give them control. You give them control over your assets temporarily, and they can turn that bitch into a pig butchering scam. They can turn that bitch into a pig butchering scam, and they'll just give you out profits, every single day. And then eventually, when you have a big win, they're taking all your shit, and then you're cooked. And that, unfortunately, is the real world in crypto right now. So you guys got to be very, very careful here. I'm gonna make this video very quick. Sorry to ramble on. We are experiencing some technical difficulties here at NoFaceCrypto channel, but it is okay. We will prevail. I will see you guys again. Maybe I'll cover Flare and different, avenues for DeFi and being able to make money off your digital assets without actually having to sell them. I may cover that a little bit more in a later video. But don't pay attention to FUD. Don't pay too much attention to the numbers here, especially when the FUD's this high. Fear and greed is at 43 right now, which isn't too good. It's also not terrible, but keep an eye on this stuff, and if the market keeps going down, keep on buying. This is where the real money is made, and if you don't want to believe and you don't want to lock in, then that's on you. No face, no case. So I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all have a wonderful day, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces.